What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another live workout. We're going to be doing Yoga Express tonight, so make sure you have a yoga mat and a water nearby and any other props you like to use in your yoga practice. So maybe that's a blanket, a block, a bolster, whatever it is, just make sure it's nearby so that if you need it, you can easily grab it. Tonight we're going to be doing an all-floor yoga class. Focusing on some core conditioning. It's a little hidden word for abs, and but not too bad, I promise. Some stretching and just trying to keep ourselves on the floor. I thought it would be a fun challenge for this evening. And tonight we're going to start in Shavasana, so you can lay all the weight down on your back, and we'll take a few minutes there at the beginning. So starting all the way lying down on your back, and you can keep the knees bent or lay all the way down. The choice is up to you. We just start by bringing some awareness to your breath and taking a deep breath in through your nose and letting it go. Maybe counting your inhales and your exhales to give your mind something to focus on. Something that's not work, something that's not stressful. And keep bringing your thoughts back to your breath. They may drift off from time to time. Kick your left leg out long and hug your right knee into your chest. One-legged knee to chest. And you can squeeze it in a little tighter into that hip joint and let it go. Starting to work into that hip a little bit. Or you can find some stillness here. You can also roll the ankle a bit. Or point and flex the foot. Hug the left knee into chest, let the right leg go long. Again, you can roll the ankle here, pull that knee in a little bit tighter and let it go. And then take that knee across the body, finding a spinal twist. You can take your arms out to a T. Trying to keep that left shoulder blade on the ground. Come back through center. Hug the right knee in, let the left leg go long, and take a spinal twist on the opposite side. Still trying to keep that right shoulder blade down this time. Bring that knee back in through center. Hug both knees in once again. And maybe massage out the low back here and knees to chest for a moment. Drop both feet back onto the ground, knees stay bent. And cross your right ankle over your left knee for figure four stretch. If it feels good, maybe press on that knee, taking the stretch a little deeper if you like. Continuing to breathe. Uncross your ankle and recross on the other side. Still focusing on your breath. Intentional inhales and exhales. Uncross the ankle over the knee. Hug the knees into chest one more time. And bringing your hands on the back of your thighs, under your knees, start to rock and roll yourself a little bit. And then whenever you can, come all the way up. Don't let your feet touch the floor. Good. Extend the legs out in front of you, half bent. Extend the arms out in front and hold for boat pose. Lift the chest up. Should feel it right in your core. Maybe spread all 10 toes. You can reach towards those feet. Keep holding for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Not too bad, right? All right. Kick your legs out straight in front of you and firm down through your sits bones, or those 2 hip bones that you feel digging into the mat. Place your hands right on the outside of your hips, palms facing down. Pull the toes in towards your body, and like you're going to press yourself up off the ground, press into the floor, lifting the chest up, lengthening through the crown of the head for staff pose. Engage the belly. Keep holding for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Good job. Shake that out in your arms. It's a pretty active pose. If you're not feeling like you're doing much, maybe engage the belly more and really press yourself like you're trying to lift yourself up off the ground. Bring the hands back by your side. Spread the fingertips wide. And again, staff pose. Press into the ground to lift up. Keep lengthening. And release. Good. Maybe tap out the legs, tap out the arms. Bring the hands a little bit behind you this time, fingertips pointing toward your legs. Bring the feet to the mat. And with your inhale, press your body up, kind of creating a tabletop with your belly. So this is reverse tabletop. Hands should be under shoulders, feet should be under your knees. See if you can lift up a little higher. You can keep the chin tucked here, or if it feels good, you can release the head back, lifting the chin up towards the sky, but the choice is up to you. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your body all the way back down. Maybe tap out the legs, shake out the arms a little bit. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold over those legs. You can bend at the knees if you need to. You can even put some padding under the knees if that feels good. Take another breath here. And release. Bring the hands behind you once again. Just a little bit behind, maybe a foot or less. Maybe less than a foot. I don't know my measurements very well. 2 fist lengths. Let's go with that. Bring your feet back underneath you. And with your inhale, press yourself up into reverse tabletop again. Again, can tuck the chin or extend it back. The choice is up to you. Maybe play around with both. And hold for 3. For 2, press into the ground. 1. Slowly lower all the way back down. Inhale, forward fold. So we're trying some new things today. Some new poses. Some fun poses. With your inhale, lift the arms back up overhead. And exhale, set them down by your sides. Flip over onto all fours. Coming into tabletop. So we just did reverse tabletop, now we're doing real tabletop. Kick the left foot out, back behind, straight back and out. And bring the right arm up by your ear. Good. And we're going to crunch it in for 5 times. So inhale, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And slowly lower arm and leg back down. Let's take 5 rounds of cat and cow here. Inhale on your cows and exhale on your cats. Really emphasizing the pelvic tilt each time. Last one. Come back to your neutral table. This time, right leg kicked straight back, pressing out through that heel, and left arm comes up by your ear. Extended tabletop. Take a breath and let it go. Inhale. Exhale, crunch for 5. Inhale. Crunch. Lift. Crunch. Lift. Crunch. One more. Lift. Crunch. Lift. And slowly lower back down. Maybe take 2 rounds of cat and cow here. And then find your neutral table once again. Bringing your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingertips nice and wide. Bring the feet back and lift up high plank. Press into the fingertips. Maybe widen the feet a little bit. Press out through the heels. Engage the quads. Firm up through the upper back. And continue to breathe. Do not hold your breath here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back down. Just take a breath here for a moment. And with your next inhale, kick back up into down dog. Maybe pedal out your heels. You can bend at the knees if that makes it a little easier. Really lift those hips up towards the sky. And drop the knees down, coming back into your tabletop. Kick the right leg out straight back. Turn the toes out to the side. And draw the foot up towards the elbow without bending the knee. Nice, slow and controlled. And you can plant the foot down when it's about the same, even with your knee. Walk the feet back in towards you. Or walk the hands. Here, let me turn this way so you guys can see me. Bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, lift up. This time, planting your left hand down and lifting the bottom leg up, coming into a variation of a baby half moon. So stacking the shoulders. And if you need to put something under this knee, like a blanket or a pillow, please do for extra padding. Set the foot back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bend, gate pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, half moon. Press out through that bottom heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop the hands down. Let me turn to this side again. Lift the leg up and slowly kick it back towards the back of the room. And bring it down for tabletop. Good. Kick the left foot out back behind you, straight back. Turn the toes out to the side and draw the foot up towards your elbow, letting it fall to the ground when it's even with your knee. Walk the hands back in. A little funky in the hip there. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend, gate pose, other side. Inhale. Exhale, you know where we're going. Half moon, opposite side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gate pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, gate. Inhale, lift. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop the hands down, kick the foot back, and come back into your tabletop. Maybe take 1 or 2 rounds of cat and cow here because it feels really good. Last one. Find your neutral table. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. And lift up into a high plank. Really press the floor away from you. Maybe spin the elbows in towards the midline. Don't crank the neck up. Keep the neck neutral with your spine. Ten more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower back down. And find a child's pose here. You can wrap your arms back by your feet or keep your arms extended out in front, whichever you prefer. With your next inhale, tuck the back toes and press up and back into downward facing dog. Roll forward into a high plank. And slowly lower yourself down all the way onto your belly. Arms can go long by your sides. You can rest one cheek down just for a moment. Bring your chin back to center. Squeeze the legs together, placing the palms on the floor. You're going to begin to peel your chest up off the ground as high as you can. Then lifting and squeezing the back body, lift the arms off like an airplane. And then lift the legs up as high as you can. So try to only have your belly and your hips touching the ground if you can. Keep squeezing the back body for 3. For 2, zip the legs up together. For 1, and release. Rest one cheek down onto the mat, and you can windshield wiper the legs if that feels good. Or you can just stay laying down. Lay down completely flat. And again, locust pose. Peel the chest up, squeezing the back body. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lifting the hands off the ground, and squeeze the legs, lift them up, high, high, high. For 3, for 2, for 1. And release all the way down. You can windshield wiper the legs again if that feels good. And then lay the legs down. Tuck the back foot toes and inhale, press yourself up into a downward facing dog. Drop the knees down, kick the feet through. Plant the feet on the mat and slowly lower yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Little extra ab work here. Keeping the feet planted on the ground, palms face down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest, dig the heels in, and lift and squeeze the glutes up high for bridge pose. And slowly lower 1 vertebrae at a time all the way down. Squeeze the shoulder blades again. Dig the heels in and lift the hips up towards the sky. 1 more bridge pose here. Lift the hips up as high as you can and slowly lower them all the way back down. Hug the knees into the chest. And you can massage out the low back here. Grab through the inside of your knees and grab the outer edge of your feet. And find your happy baby. Pressing into the hands. You can rock and sway here as well. Really pulling those hips open. And then when you feel ready, release the legs and find your Shavasana, your final rest. Let's take a breath in together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Enjoy your rest. Release the tension in between your eyebrows. Release any tension in your jaw. Your shoulders. Your belly. Your hips. Your low back. your knees, your feet, your hands, your arms. Just relax. Whenever you feel ready, roll over onto one side. No rush. And then we'll meet in a seated position with our eyes closed. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring our hands into heart center, taking a final breath in together. Inhale through the nose and exhale side out. I hope this class brought some peace and movement into your life today. And I hope that it brought you some joy as well. I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and practicing with me this evening. I'll keep you posted on the schedule for the rest of the week. If you didn't see, I am moving, so I'm not sure how this will all work out yet, but we're definitely having Pyo class tomorrow night, and the rest of the week is kind of TBD, but I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Pyo class, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.